We've finally arrived, my friends, at Nintendo LABO Week, where they bring cardboard creations to our favorite console. And because it's just a few days till we get our own hands on this clever concept, here are the 5 things we are most excited to try once LABO reaches store shelves. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force, and it's a pretty crazy week. This unique and intriguing concept is about to hit the Switch. It will expand the way that people can play and interact with the Switch and hopefully expand the audience as well. But there still are a number of things we at Switch Force are super curious about, so here is our list. And if you agree or have your own things that you're very interested in about LABO, let us know in the comments down below. Number 1 is, are the build times for real? They released the build times a while back, and while stuff like the RC car is pretty simplistic at 10 minutes, the robot kit takes 3 to 4 hours to build. The piano is right up there, and it's kind of crazy to think that these simple cardboard machines actually have this much complexity. So we're very curious if once we unbox said Toy-Con and said robot kit, will it really take that long? Is the complexity really that intense, or are these merely exaggerated estimations, and in actuality, it's a breeze to build? Now, I personally think it would be cool if it took quite a while, because then it will shift the balance, and a lot of the fun will be had in the actual creating of the Toy-Con versus just the playing, and maybe that adds to the longevity of the entire product. We don't know exactly how replayable or how fun the games themselves will be, but if the balance is split between building and playing, that is definitely a positive thing. Number 2, is the Motorbike game anywhere near as fun as Mario Kart? Now, obviously, it does not have Mario or Luigi, Bowser, Link, or Isabelle, so it loses a lot of charm there, but that game looks very cool, and the idea of creating your own courses via motion is a super one. But how will it actually play? Will it be fun? Is it something that is worth more than just 1 or 2 races around an arena? Is it something that you can really get into with your friends? And is the idea of building courses outside of a Mario Kart style game fun enough to keep us around for the long haul? I'm very curious which of the Toy-Con titles will be the most engaging. And right now, I'd have to guess it's Motorbike. I just hope that actually pans out. Number 3 is all about Toy-Con Garage. Post-reveal, Nintendo has spent a lot of time on this aspect of LABO because it's one where you can create and generate your own Toy-Con, your own games, your own experiences. But how cool is that system, and is it worth the investment? Is the act of creating and building and tinkering fun, or does it feel too elongated? Is it easy? Is it hard? And will this be a very viable piece of LABO or more a distraction? I could easily see a scenario where Toy-Con Garage ends up being what most players, and especially older players, spend the majority of their time on. But it has to be succinct, it has to be understandable, and it has to have a lot of options and branching paths. I'm very curious to see how much weight Toy-Con Garage holds in comparison to the overall package and where players end up spending their time most. Number 4, is the robot kit hiding something more beneath the surface? When it was initially shown, I thought the more expensive robot package was going to be the big kahuna, the king of the experience. You don a mechanized suit, explore a city, take on challenges, and take down foes. It looked so darn cool. But the more and more they've shown, it seems far simpler than I expected. Everything is timed, everything is score challenges, there is no campaign to speak of, and it looks like it would get old fast. And given that it is the $80 kit compared to the $7 Toy-Con combo pack, I'm wondering how valuable this part of LABO will be. And I do wonder if there is more than meets the eye when it comes to the robot. I don't expect a series of levels with bosses or anything of that sort, but I'm eager to find out why you would pay more for the robot and what kind of experience that can deliver across a longer period of time. I really hope it pans out because 1, it's the most complex piece with the longest build time, and it looks the downright most cool. So I have hope, but I'm worried, and I want to see what the robot can deliver when it comes out this Friday. Last but not least, number 5, how fun is LABO for adults? We know that Nintendo is specifically targeting a younger audience with this offering, but given the long build times and the complexity of some of the Toy-Con, it may appeal to older players as well. But without a cute kid to dress up as a robot or to mess around with the house or to bang on the piano, how much fun can be had? Is the complexity enough to drive engagement? And is it worthwhile enough to spend time trying to build out a song with the piano, or find the hidden rooms of the house, or design a crazy course of the motorbike, or come up with something bonkers in Toy-Con Garage? Is all of that cool enough to attract the attention of older players? And will I, as an adult and as a longtime Nintendo fan, still find enough of that charm there to feel like I got my money's worth out of Labo? Remember, the Toy-Con kit is $70 and the robot kit is $80. If you want to buy the entirety of Labo, you're looking at $150 plus tax. That's a pretty substantial investment. And will it pan out for those of us that are not targeting our families, our children, our younger siblings with this purchase? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting something crazy. I'm not expecting a full game to explode out of the middle of Labo, but I do hope that there is enough there to hold my interest and make me feel like I am a part of this new program, this new initiative, this new idea as well. Those are the 5 things we are most excited to try out and find out once Labo hits our hands this Friday. But let us know in the comments down below what you are most excited for when it comes to Labo. We'll be reading through those and we'll be bringing you as much coverage as we can. There's so much to explore. I'm so curious about the sales, about how it plays, about how long the cardboard holds up for. It's going to be an exciting time and we will be your main source. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from the Switch and Labo. Follow us on Twitter and Discord for the latest updates. Links to both of those in the description below. And until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. We love you. Switch Force out.